everyone, my name is Omara. I'm basically making a video because lately I've been dealing with something that I've been dealing for a while. I've been in a real bad funk lately, and it's been affecting me really mentally. So I just wanted to make a video explaining why I feel this way and how am I trying to get out of this funk. So basically, I deal with depression. I have depression really badly lately. Like, I've been feeling really sad and lonely lately, and it's been affecting me a lot lately. And when I get like depressed, I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be by myself, basically. And it hurts me because I'm that type of person that likes to keep it to themselves. Like, I won't go and look for help, and that's really bad. Like, I know I need to go and get help because I know I need to get all of this pain, all of this hurt out of my system. But I'm trying to. Lately, I've been trying to keep my mind positive, trying to keep myself feeling better, but it's a fight. Basically, I went through a lot growing up, and I had my dad. My dad was like, I don't want to say bipolar because there was two sides. I'm sorry for the noise in the back. It's people outside and my cat. Like I was saying, my dad, he is like two people. Like, one day he'll be nice and sweet, and the next day he's like completely evil. Like, he'll try to hurt us. He'll be someone abusive towards us. My dad would mentally abuse us and physically. Like, he'll tell me like I'm ugly, that why am I dressing the way I am, like I should be like a normal person, like stop acting weird. Like that will really affect me, like, till now, because like I feel like I'm being body shamed because I don't know if I look okay, if I feel fine, if it's true what he's saying about me. But it really hurts me. But and then there's times where if he was really mad at us, he'll hit us, he'll punish us, he'll do stuff to us, and we weren't allowed to tell my mom because he'll threaten us. He's like, if I tell my mom, it's gonna go worse for us. So my mother didn't know about him abusing us. So I'm sorry. But my mom never knew, and it hurt us. It hurt her because we've been hiding it from her, and she should have never we should have never lied to her and tell her, like, hiding the truth from her. So that really hurt me, not being able to tell my mom, like, hey, like, he's a bad man, like, he's been doing bad stuff to us. And my dad, he'll try to come up with lies, especially with me growing up. I'm the only girl of 3 brothers, so my dad was close to me mostly because I was the only girl, and he wanted a girl. So once he found out that my mom was pregnant with me and I was a girl, he was so happy. But the thing is that because I'm a girl, he treated me differently from my brothers. So my brothers used to get worse. They get treated worse than I did. Like, if I wanted something, he would go and get get whatever I wanted. And with my brothers, it was not the same. So I used to see how they were treated, and it wasn't okay. Like, it felt horrible. I felt horrible about it growing up, knowing that my brothers were treated differently from me, because it hurt. Like, I want us to be treated the same. Wanted us to get the same love and respect, but it never happened. And then my mother would do the same thing too. Like, men, like, my mom was kind of traditional. You know how some, like, men are supposed to do this, supposed to go and do that, but women can't do it because we're supposed to be home helping. But my mom wanted me to stay home, help her cook, clean, like, do everything a woman's supposed to do. But I would want to go outside. I wanted to hang out, but I couldn't go anywhere without my brothers. So I couldn't go outside if I didn't have one of my siblings with me. So basically, I couldn't, like, hang out with people that much because I always had to bring one of my siblings with me, and that would ruin, like, my friendships because I couldn't go outside, hang out with friends without one of my siblings being there around, and it made me feel awkward because I couldn't be myself without them being there because I felt like I was being judged. So basically, my dad decided one day to just leave and not come back. And I still have that memory of him leaving because the day before we got into an argument because he was making fun of me again. He was making fun of the way I dressed, because before I used to dress all black. I used to just wear pants, and I didn't want to look like every other girl, like dress, like wear pink and all that stuff. I didn't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be girly. I was kind of like a tomboy, and my dad didn't like that. He wanted me to be like a girly girl and everything, but I didn't feel comfortable being that way. So he was making fun of me, and the last thing I told him was that I hated him, that he's the worst person I know. Like, I hate him because I got tired of him talking to me like that. Like, if I didn't have feelings, like, that hurts. Like, why would you say that to your daughter? So the next day, I wake up early in the morning, and my little brother was up. And my dad usually gets up like around 6 to get ready to go to work. And it looked like he was getting ready to go to work, so I was just there laying down in my bed. And he told my little brother that he was going to work, and he said bye to him. And that was the last thing I knew of him. That's the last thing he did. I saw him. And then my mom was trying to find out what happened because he never came back home. So she was wondering if he was drunk somewhere, because my dad has a pattern of getting drunk and not coming home, and then coming back like a week or 2 days later, just hangover, having regret that he got drunk or whatever. So my mom thought that he was drunk or somewhere, and she was wondering where he was, so she called everyone that she knew him, but nobody would give us a clear answer. So we tried to call his phone. We tried to call him to find out where he was, and he would never answer his phone. So my mom eventually got contact to him, and he talked to us, and he said that he was leaving to Mexico because he was tired of everything that was happening, and he was just leaving. and he was trying to blame everything on my mom. He was saying that it was her fault that he's leaving. So that was the last thing we knew about him. And I got to talk to him on the phone, and he said that one day he'll be coming back. He promised that he'll be back, and that we need to like take care of ourselves and make sure that we're doing good and whatnot. But he never came back, so that was the last time I talked to him. So this all happened when I was like in 7th grade, and that was the time when you're becoming a preteen in your adolescent years. And because of that, I felt like it was because of everything my dad told me. I felt like it was my mom's fault, that it's her fault that my dad left, and I can't have him here with me because it's all her fault. Because I had so much hurt and anger, I started blaming her about, and I used to curse her out. I used to yell at her. I used to mistreat her because I always thought that it was her fault, that she was the one that made him go away, and that's why he was never coming back, because of her. And because of that, I started to become depressed because I was hurt. I was sad. I was mad. I was upset with the world because I wanted to be happy, but I couldn't be happy because my family was ruined. Like, everybody was hurt, and nobody could have got the closure they wanted to because that one person left and didn't actually give a great explanation into why he was leaving, because it couldn't be just because of one person they're leaving. And it hurt me, so I became depressed. I started to distance myself from people. People noticed that I was like not myself because I would just cry. You could tell that my eyes were red. You could tell that my eyes were swollen for crying. And I was hurt because I know if I would be able to be happy, to smile, and I just had so much pain, and I didn't know who to talk to or who to go to explain this pain. The only person I could talk to was my mom, but I felt so angry at her, I couldn't explain it to her. The only person I would talk to would be my brother, my little brother, and he was the only one that was there to help me with pain. And because of so much pain I had, I thought, like, oh, the world will think it's better. I think it will be better if I take my pain away by hurting myself. So I thought it'll be best if I, like, take my pain by cutting myself. So I used to cut my wrist and try to take the pain away. It'll take the pain away for a while, but it never healed the wound. And it was a way for me to take my pain. And eventually I found out that it wasn't okay, because what example was I setting to my little brother? My little brother saw me cut myself, so he decided to do it too. And that's when I noticed, like, that's not right. What I'm doing is horrible. Like, I'm setting a bad example to my little brother, telling him it's okay. It's okay for you to do that. And that's when I realized, like, no, I need help. I need to go and get help, because that's not a way to deal with pain. So my mom tried to get me a counselor. So we went to a counselor and we just talked. I talked about it. Eventually I found, like, I didn't feel comfortable with counselors because I felt like they might be judging me or something. I just didn't feel comfortable because I thought that they might want to give me medicine, like drug me up for no reason. So I kept a journal, a notebook, and I used to write how I felt, like how I feel about my pain, how my feeling, like what it's making me feel. And I used to just write every day about my day, what's everything going on and everything. But once I started feeling still sad because I still wanted that closure, I still had that hope that one day I might see my dad again. Like, I was wondering where he was. I was hoping, like, he's out there thinking about us. Like, I wonder if he worried about us. I wondered if he ate, if he's homeless, if he's sick. I still cared about him because I have a big heart. I care about people, even though when they hurt me, I still want to help them. But I always wondered where he was. And then once I got sorta my feelings written down, I was already going into high school and turning 15. When you turn 15, you have a big party, a quinceañera. And that moment, it hurt me the most because I wanted him to be there with me. Like, I always imagined, like, oh, when I turn 15, I was gonna have a big party. I was gonna have my dad there, my mom, my family, but things didn't go that way. It was just my mom, my brothers, and my friends, and my family. But when I was 15, I started going out with someone that hurt me too. He hurt me mentally, physically, but it was both, and we both were basically abusing each other mentally because I was trying to protect somebody that was hurting me the most. It was horrible. Because of this person, I lost a lot of friends. A lot of friends that I thought that they were going to be my friends forever. But because of this person putting lies in my head, I lost those friends. And I'm trying to get back into contact with them, but I know, like, because of everything, I don't know if they will ever talk to me again. But I'm very sorry because of that one person who's been hurting me mentally, physically. I had to lose all my friends that I trusted. As I was dating this person, I noticed that his family used to mistreat him a lot. And he was going through a lot. And I thought by being with him, I was protecting him, taking care of him, making sure he was okay. But like they say, you can't help someone who can't help themselves. And this person just changed out of nowhere. And it hurt me real bad because I didn't know who this new person is. And I knew, like, I needed to get out of there. But I chose not to go because I thought, oh, he's gonna change. I know he's gonna change, but I knew, like, he didn't change at all. He just became worse and worse. So I'm the type of person that I wouldn't leave the situation. So I was waiting for this situation to end. I was waiting for someone to tell me, hey, this person is treating you bad. You need to get out of there. You need to leave this person. But nobody was there to tell me that, because I started pushing those people like I cared more, that care about me, because of this one man. Eventually, I left that situation, and it was already my senior year of high school when we decided to end the relationship. And it was, senior year is supposed to be the best years of your life. It was so horrible to me. Senior year, you're supposed to go have fun, go to senior night out, have prom. I couldn't do that because I was so hurt by this person. This person was throwing out rumors out there. He was calling me a hoe. He was calling me the B word. He was calling me a lot of stuff. He was telling people a lot of stuff about me. And it hurt me. I felt like I couldn't go anywhere because of him. I started keeping my circle smaller because of him. I started pushing people away. I wanted to be by myself because this person is just still hurting me and keeping me away. So I decided to go and get help again because I didn't want to be in that situation again. I went and talked to my guidance counselor, and he helped me a lot with this. He helped me get away from all the pain, away from him, keeping me a distance from him because I just couldn't anymore. I just hope he changed. I pray. I never wish bad on anyone, but I just pray that he change and that he's not treating the person next horribly. I just hope he becomes a better man. At the same time that this was going on, I had a friend that I knew since 5th grade that I used to call my best friend, one of my best friends. And it was like the worst feeling ever. She like backstabbed me in the back because she knew that this man was horrible to me. He was no good to me, but she still talked to him. She called him his best friend. That's when I knew, like, no, that's not my friend. If my friend knows that this man is doing me horrible, you won't be close to that person. You won't even consider him as a best friend. But things happen, and I started distancing myself from her because that's not a friend to me if you're gonna be with the person that hurt me. And because of that, I started pushing people away. Started pushing people that cared about me away because I started having trust issues because I didn't know who is talking about me. I thought everyone was talking about me, or people just didn't care about me anymore. So I started keeping stuff by myself. Like lately, I've just been by myself. Lately, it's just been me and my boyfriend and my brother that I talk to. I don't talk to nobody else because I feel like no one's gonna understand what I'm going through, or I feel like they're gonna judge me or talk bad about me. And that's why I rather have my brother, who I know is not gonna do anything bad to me, and my boyfriend, who's always been there for me, rather talk to them than talk to other people. But lately, since now I'm going through this funk, I know that I need to be able to talk to people again. Like, I've been so antisocial. I need to be able to talk to people again. Like, I want to talk Like, there's some people from my past, my people that were my friends. I want to talk to them, but I'm too scared to talk to them because I feel like I did something wrong or something went wrong that kept us from talking to each other. And I want to amend all these friendships, but it's been hard for me because I'm very antisocial, because I have these trust issues and I don't know how to get them resolved if I'm too scared to talk to them. But I just hope and pray that one day I get to talk to them again and we can leave things like before, hang out like before. I just pray that one day everything will get better. And there is more to my depression. There's a lot that has happened to me, but the maximum, like the boiling point of everything, was what happened to me last year. Because my dad left us, we had no contact for like, so far it's already like 10 years or probably 10 years that we haven't seen him or talked to him. But last year I was at work and I got a phone call from someone telling me that my dad passed away. That he passed away because of something was wrong with his lung or something. I was devastated. I was hurt. And I was devastated that I didn't get to see him or get to know, like, get to see him. I get to see him before he died, or got to talk to him, or got to forgive him after everything he had done to me. And it hurt me. I remember just waking up crying, sleeping crying. I just couldn't stay happy. All I wanted to do was lay in bed and cry and cry and cry. I just couldn't take the pain of it. Because I thought I won't be able to see him anymore. I wasn't able to hear his voice. I wasn't able to see him. And it hurt me, knowing that the only time I got to know him was his bad side. And it hurt me so much. But during that time, I didn't know I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. I was feeling like nauseous. I was feeling some pain in my stomach. I thought it was because I wasn't eating, because I was sad and I was crying. I didn't want to do anything. That's why I thought I was feeling that way. To find out that I had a miscarriage. Like, it hurt me worse now. I felt horrible knowing that I just lost a child. And on top of that, I lost my dad. So I lost two people within the same amount of time. And it hurt me so much. I just felt like shit. I felt horrible. I felt like I can't move on in life. Like, I need to stay. Like, I didn't know what to do. And it just brought me sadness. And I was in pain. I was hurting. And I didn't know who to talk to about it. I didn't have no friends to message and be like, I need help. Can you talk to me? Because I was to myself. I was very antisocial. But thank God I met someone at my job. Someone that helped me a lot. His name was Mark. He gave me so much guidance. He helped me through the worst time of my life. and I'm so happy I met him. He was like my dad, and I'm so glad I have him in my life because he's one amazing friend. And thanks to him, like, he helped me through this. He helped me through it. After that happened, my brother was doing a little investigation of his own, trying to figure out like what was going on, like if it was true, if the rumor was true, because we don't have no contact with my dad's family. My dad's family doesn't want nothing to do with us. They don't call us, they don't check up on us, nothing. My dad's family doesn't care about us. So my brother did a little investigation, and he contacted one of my dad's nephews to find out if it's true or not, to come to the fact that my dad was still alive. And this happened like the beginning of January of this year, that my brother found out that my dad was still alive. So he found the phone number to contact him, and he called them, and he got to speak to him. And I got home, and he told me he talked to my dad, and he sat me down and talked to me that he's still alive. And I was just in shock. I was in shock. I was like, what's going on? Like, I was like, what the hell? And to find out that I wanted to talk to him. I knew I wanted to talk to him because I wanted to get this pain off my chest, be able to talk to him again. So I got to talk to him, and I got to tell him how I felt. I told him that I forgive him for everything that he has done to me, and I just hope and pray that he gets the help he needs. I pray that he gets help. I pray that he gets the strength to one day tell us the truth about what happened. I just let him know that I was hurting, that I was upset, that the last time I got to see you, it didn't end well, and that I pray that one day when I do get to see you, everything will be different, and hopefully one day we can be like a family again, like be able to be social with each other. I just wanted him to know that I love him, and that I will forgive him, and I hope he is living his life best. He's living a better life than he lived before. And after I talked to him, I felt better. I felt like that, like the weight was gone. Like all this pain inside me, it was gone, and there was something else there. And lately, it feels great that that pain is gone. To know that he's fine. I know that I can call him once a month, knowing that we can talk again. It makes me feel better, knowing that I know where he is, and I don't have to worry about every night wondering if he's eating, if he's sick, if he's hurt, or anything. I thank God for giving me the strength to be able to talk to him. But lately, this funk has been hitting me because I've been in a whirlwind of like hurt. I don't know why I feel this way. I just know that I feel some pain still in my heart. It's because I feel like I still feel like there's some closure needed, more of the closure, but I can't get it from him if he's not willing to talk about it, and I can't force someone if they're not ready to talk about it. But that's what's been hitting in my mind lately, that I'm just upset, and I just feel lonely. Like I feel like I need to be able to talk to people again, be social again, be that fun person I was before everything that happened. But I'm trying my best to keep positive, keep a positive mind, keep strength, keep faith in everything I'm doing. I'm just trying to fight my way and stay positive, keeping my mind occupied, because if I don't keep my mind occupied, then I just bring myself down. I'm trying to stay positive, be around positive. I try to get away from the negative energy. There's no need for that energy anymore. Just want peace, just want love. I just want to feel love. And lately I've been feeling so much love around here, feeling love around my family, everyone. And I thank God for giving me the strength that I have now to continue in life, and giving me the blessing to be alive every day and be around people that I love a lot. And I thank God for giving me the strength to talk about this and be able to tell people about my situation, about my depression. And I know there's a lot of people that go through it, and I know there's a lot of people that are scared to talk about it, like me, to other people. But just know that you'll get through it. Keep your mind positive, keep your mind busy, be happy. You'll be happy. You are great. Just know that you're beautiful, you're amazing, and you're wonderful. And God made you in this world for a reason, and God does not make mistakes. You're not a mistake. God brought you in this world because you're incredible. You're one of the most incredible human beings here. Just know that if you're feeling down, just know that there's always a reason why to be. You're the way you are. No one's you. You can be the weird self you are. You can be the kooky self you are. You can be who you are. And that's what the world needs. The world needs people to be themselves, authentic self, and just be you. And if you need any help, if you need any guidance, if you need someone to talk to, you can talk to me. I'll leave my information in the bottom. We can talk, we can email, we can text. Just let me know if you need a friend. I'm willing to be anyone's friend. If you need someone to talk, if you need someone to hold you, if you need someone to say they care about you, you need someone to tell you that you're incredible, I'll be there. Just let me know and I'll be that person to talk to you. Just know that it's a fight. I know it's a fight, but you're doing great. Just know that you're trying your best, and you don't owe anyone an explanation about life. You don't need to explain to people about your past. Just know that your past is in the past. You don't have to live with it. You know that your future is going to be brighter and stronger if you keep the positivity in your life and know that everyone around you loves you and you're protected. And that's a little message I wanted to give everyone. And I just hope you guys continue to stay positive and have a wonderful night, because it's nighttime already here. And hopefully I'll post another video about my life. And I want to thank you guys for being able to listen to what I'm saying. And thank you. Bye.